Hey, what's up, everybody? Paul here, Left Coast Model Car Builds. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Happy Saturday. Hopefully, you're getting some good bench time in or family time. Whatever makes the day good for you. Yeah, my day's been pretty busy. Started out helping my girlfriend with some stuff around her place. Then came home. I've been logging in and out of work. Found a hood for my 63 Riviera. A friend did. So my nephew and brother-in-law and pops went and checked it out and picked it up. So we got that back here in the yard. Um, so yeah, it's been all over the place. Got a little scribing done on one of my Aoshima kits, kind of cleaning that up. Belle's been doing a little work on her Merc. I got some work done on my 36. Not enough to really throw like a whole update out. Hopefully by the end of the day tomorrow we can. If not, we'll keep chugging away and at some point do some updates on those. But what I did want to touch base on, I've had a few people reach out. I think I mentioned this in one of my past videos about just some basic building, techniques, kind of what I'm doing to clean stuff up. Just some of the basics. And, it's nothing, I'm glad some of these folks have reached out and asked these questions. Definitely nothing embarrassing or feel bad about. I mean, it's like I tell people, model building, I mean, it takes time and patience, and it's all got to come together. I think rarely have I seen someone that just picks up a kit, grabs the materials, and they're putting out top of the line model cars. I mean, I look at other people's stuff and mine, they got a long ways to go. But yeah, so what I'm thinking is, you have your snap kits. Those of us that have been around the hobby, we're probably familiar with certain kits that just go together well, have enough in the box to make a nice shelf model with what's there without having to modify stuff. So I was out yesterday running into Michael's. All they had for a snap kit, I haven't bought too many snap kits in quite a while, but it really didn't seem like a snap kit to me. It was a body that screws down to a chassis and has some bumpers and stuff. So I'm going to do some looking. My girlfriend's working on I believe it was a Revell or AMT snap kit of a Corvette 60 style that we put a nice paint job on it. I helped her flock the interior, showed her what to do, use the Maltol pens and stuff to detail the interior, but essentially it's all what's there. I think the only thing we really sourced out other than paint and flocking and the pen was wheels and tires from an AMT parts pack, and it's a great looking model. I'll see if I got some pictures I can throw up here at the end of where she's at. She's not done with it yet. So anyways, what I'm thinking based on a couple questions some folks had was finding a snap kit or two that can really just kind of be done out of the box, where you just focus on cleaning up the parts, adding some basic details. And then as far as a basic builder goes, I could be wrong. Way back when I was just getting into modeling, the version of this that was a coupe or pickup option, I had started one of those. I didn't complete it. It's around here somewhere, but if I remember correctly, it's a pretty basic kit. My nephew built one. My pops had helped him out with. It came out really nice, mostly out of the box. So what I'm thinking is finding a snap kit and this AMT Willys pickup, and I think just gonna start, kind of what I do, cleaning up the body, washing it, looking at your door lines, scribing them out, cleaning up some mold lines, just kind of step by step what I would do for the most part. Using everything that's really available, through your local hobby shop or Amazon. I'll even give a shot in spraying it with a rattle can, which I've, for me, I'll say I was very fortunate having my father, who was a car painter. I think around 5th grade, I was spraying with DeVilbiss guns. He had me spraying sheet metal to practice and just get the motion down, the feel, the distance, and different materials, the patterns. So I've came up spraying with touch-up guns or full-size guns with automotive stuff. Some of you may have seen, I've kind of been learning. I picked up a Grex airbrush, and a couple of people said, well, isn't that kind of going backwards, taking a step back? I said, not at all. You know, it's a great applicator, right? Your application's what you're doing. Everything's got a purpose. And the way I was explaining it is, you know, I can pick up a pint of something like this, and it's going to run anywhere from probably $60 to $100. I can pick up 4 ounces of reduced color from Tropical Glitz for 15 bucks, right? I don't mind buying the paints. I've always done it that way, but with the airbrush, I can use these. I sprayed a Revell 66 Impala. I did the body, the firewall, the hood, I think something else, and it hardly put a dent in that, spraying it through my airbrush. Had I used the 4 ounce premix in my touch-up gun, I probably would have used well over half. With the airbrush, I probably could have shot, I don't know, I'm just going to guess 10 to 12 of those Impalas. Whereas with my touch-up gun, you lose a lot more. You're putting out a lot more material, which it's nice, the coverage. It's easier to lay down, easier to cover. Some colors I would definitely, you know, have an issue shooting through an airbrush because of the way the fan, how wide it is, and the coverage. I'd prefer to do out of my touch-up gun, but there's enough bases that shooting them out of my airbrush, it's just a way to save money, you know, in the long run. They both lay it down nice. So just again, it's different applications for different things and what we have access to. So I've ordered some Tamiya, some rattle can, couple colors. I don't know how it'll come out. I couldn't even tell you the last time I used a rattle can to actually spray a body, but the goal will be, so we'll start, you know, with the AMT Willys, kind of walk through, you know, from scribing to cleaning up to washing the parts, and then basic building. Hopefully it'll come out okay. Maybe somebody will pick up on something that'll help. It's just time and patience, really. So let me know what you guys think. That's what I'm thinking with this Willys, and finding a decent snap kit and starting there, and then maybe progress from there depending on how it goes over, if, you know, if anybody finds it useful or not. So I think that's about it. I think I covered everything, just kind of winging it. But let me know what you guys think on that. I know I've done a couple paint things that seem to go over well, and a few other things. So this will be a good way just to take a kit, excuse me, building it pretty much we'll start out of the box, really, just cleaning stuff up, keep it basic, and then maybe go up from there with stuff, and kind of be doing this around my projects, and I'll see how it goes over. But let me know what you guys think. If you think it would be useful, it seemed like the last time I brought that up, some people thought it'd be pretty cool. So let me know, and thanks again also for the likes, the subscribes. Seems like the channel's been growing fairly quick, at least from what I hear. I think we just hit around the 2-week mark, and we're a little over 400 followers, which is great. For me, you know, we started this, Belle and I were like, just have fun, show off kind of what we do, see if there's something that we do that someone can pick up on, and to meet other folks that enjoy the hobby, and so we can learn some stuff. Because I can tell you right now, in the 2 weeks we've been on here and really communicating with people, I've been on here and looked at stuff a number of times, but the involvement, you know, having the channel, meeting folks, you know, virtually, and talking to them, there's things I picked up on already, Belle's picked up on. You know, there's always more than one way to do something, and it's not one way's right or wrong. But I'll tell you, I've learned a few things from people's videos now where very similar to what I do, but it might save a step, or something where I might have been having a problem. It might be an easier solution to get around that problem. So really good stuff, guys. Appreciate it. Got a few shop cards, I think, in the mail here yesterday. I'm gonna try to get some made. That's a pretty cool thing. So I'll try to get some made as well. That's kind of neat, something fun. So anyways, guys, enjoy your weekend. winners from yesterday's drawing, reach out. I don't think I've heard anything yet. If I may have to look up your contact info. So anyways, guys, have a good one. We'll catch you later.